The issue now that Andrew Cuomo is bringing up in New York is that he is a Ugandan citizen. Uganda is a country where they kill homosexuals.
So somebody who is a dual citizen can't be mayor of New York, or?
I would renounce, if I was the dual citizen with a country whose policy, government policy, was we kill homosexuals, yeah, I would renounce that citizenship. Yeah. I don't, and he also.
I think that is buying into a fear. I think that is buying into a fear framework that is not good.
Of killing homosexuals.
It's not good for the country. It's not good for the country.
You shouldn't be afraid of that.
And I think the way that Cuomo is closing out this race and really race baiting and really leaning in on
that's
what
not right.
It's not
right. No, you know what? Just because
I don't think that's good for the country.
I understand, but just because something is done by people in Africa doesn't mean it's always okay.
Well,
but you said race baiting. It has nothing to do with race.
Oh, I'm talking about what Cuomo's doing, suggesting that Mamdani couldn't be a leader in a terror situation if he were mayor of New York and, God forbid, something else like 9/11
Well, he did campaign with a terrorist this
He did
week.
say, well, but Cuomo was pretty clear, I thought, in the way he talked about that, in a way that I thought was ugly.
Well, he campaigned this week with a guy who was an unindicted co-conspirator in the 1993 World Trade Center bombing and served as a character witness for Omar Abdel-Rahman, the terrorist who organized it. So Sarah Palin used to say Obama palled around the terrorists, which was bullshit. Mm-hmm. But I just don't know if this is a great look for the party. I really don't.
Wow, the left really has no shame. So former Biden campaign manager Kate Bedington actually tried to brush off the fact that Mamdani has dual citizenship, as if it's just no big deal. And then she had the nerve to sit up there and say that it was race baiting because her racist mind heard Uganda and automatically made it a racial issue. That's like the left's go-to move. Every single time they run out of arguments, they just pull the race card out of nowhere. It's absolutely pathetic. This has nothing to do with race and everything to do with loyalty. Only a racist mind would jump straight to race when hearing Uganda. We're talking about allegiance, national security, and public trust. This has absolutely nothing to do with race, but everything to do with loyalty. And that little, oh, it's not good for the country comment, does she even hear herself speak? How is questioning loyalty between the United States and another country not good for the country? Let's just be honest here and call it what it is. Being a dual citizen means that you have legal, emotional, and political ties to another country. That's not a small thing. It's a fundamental conflict of interest. You can't pledge allegiance to two flags, and you absolutely should not be able to make decisions for any city in the United States while holding citizenship elsewhere. Period. If you want to hold office in the greatest country in the world, then your loyalty should be 100% to the American people. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just the idea that someone with ties to another nation, especially one that commits human rights atrocities, could run the largest city in America is absolutely insane. And let's not forget to mention that Mamdani's been caught associating with a co-conspirator in the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. Literally, let that sink in for a minute. A man who wants to be the mayor of New York City, the very same city that suffered on 9/11, is campaigning with someone linked to terrorism. And Kate's worried about race baiting? This is beyond tone deaf. This is morally freaking bankrupt. And Bill Maher, of all people, was actually the voice of reason here. He wasn't afraid to say what everyone's thinking. Mamdani is more than just a problem for Democrats. New York can't survive another round of radical experiments from socialist ideologies who hate the very system that makes civilization possible. And Eric Adams, as flawed as he is, at least he kept the city standing. Mamdani's plan is simple. Burn it down and call it equality. And sorry, not sorry, but no dual citizens should ever be allowed to hold any government positions. Not mayor, not senator, not even city council. Because when you're leading the American people, there should be absolutely no split loyalties and no divided allegiances whatsoever. And the fact that people like Kate can't even grasp that, well, I guess that's exactly what's wrong with the modern left. They've replaced loyalty with identity, patriotism with politics, and logic with emotional blackmail. But that's just my opinion. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.